What is going on? Welcome to Ruu's Room. I am Ruu, aka the Culture Black Kid. This is where we get into the nitty gritty of who the artists and creatives in the Australian scene are. And today we have Bart Xl. He is a Filipino rapper, hardcore artist. Honestly, trying to find a bio on this guy is freaking ridiculous and stressed me out all day, but it's fine. He dropped Who You Know with Luna back in April with a new joint coming real soon. But how are you doing for real, for real? How are you
For real,
doing?
for real.
Yeah,
How
for
am I
real, for
feeling? You
real.
want to know how I'm feeling?
How you feeling?
You know,
I didn't
I
even
got my.
plan that. You said that. I'm like, oh, wait. Yeah,
I got
hi.
you, bro. I got you. I caught you, man. Come on.
Yeah, you know, I sent you I was the
The
Dwayne
alley
Wade
oop,
to your
bro.
LeBron James.
That's it, bro.
Um, how you feeling? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling ready. I'm feeling XL Tay.
Hey, there we go.
I got a Sprite with zero sugar.
Oof. Shout to
I'm
Sprite.
ready for a brand deal. It's just pure Sprite. It's clean Sprite.
Okay.
Don't throw accusations at me, Rude.
We don't do
Come
that
on,
dirty
man.
stuff.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Don't.
not
Well,
on
no,
camera anyway.
yeah,
Not on
no.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you know what it
good.
is. Yeah,
That's good. That's good. How has your 2023 been for, music in the Bart XL world? I know, you put out your song again with Luna that I just said earlier in the year. You had a feature on the Syndicate EP. I'm pretty sure a little bit later in the year. And I know you've been working on some stuff behind the scenes because I've come to sessions. But yeah.
yeah, man. No, 2023 been, I guess, to put it in the XL verse, bro, in the Bar XL cinematic universe. I just been chilling. I've been on big hibernation mode.
Mhm.
As you said, only dropped the two projects. One solo. So I'm proud of myself for putting that out there. And then I got the feature with my boy Syndicate. Shout
Mhm.
out Syndicate.
Mhm.
But other than that, like you said, I've been working on the back end of things. I've been sort of taking a step back, treat it a bit more seriously,
Mhm.
and actually make some more new music, work on some
Mhm.
projects. And yeah, man, 2023. I feel like every rapper says this in every interview. Oh, what you've been doing? Oh, I've been working behind the scenes. I'm on my low key grind right
Mhm.
now. But yeah, no, I mean to sound like a stereotype, yeah, I'm on my low key grind
Hey,
right now,
look,
man.
look, it is what it is. You sometimes you got to be on that cliche shit, here and there. That's good though. That's good though. Obviously, your song with Luna was a little bit of a switch up. It was a little more, from what I remember, boom bappy, a little more hip hop, I guess, quote
Yeah.
unquote hip hop than your what people have known you for, which is a lot more hardcore, a lot more, I don't know how stylistic. How would you define it?
I guess like more type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like super like, all right, we're gonna
yeah,
get in that mosh
definitely.
type shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been interesting to hear some of the switch ups, and like I said, I've been in a couple sessions with yourself, so I've heard the stuff that you've been working on. It's interesting. It's cool. It's
I'm
cool,
glad
but
you
we
like it, man.
but we ain't gonna get into that right
Yeah,
now.
don't spoil it, bro. Come on, man.
No, 100%, 100%.
Yeah,
A
Aunt May
session.
dies in Spider-Man. Come on, man. Don't say that. Am I gonna get you sued for talking about Disney stuff right
No,
now?
hell no, because I'll be the first one to talk about Disney stuff. Don't get me started on a Marvel rant. No.
Damn,
I'm gonna
guys.
go off. I'm gonna
Okay,
go
go.
off.
Alright, did you see
Um,
the anyway?
so me and you met. I think the first time we met was at that one cook up thing.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. We
yeah.
were at the urinal next to each other and
Mm-hmm.
shaking hands at the same time.
Yeah.
A good it was a
No washing. Just how it was pre-COVID
Yeah.
days.
Didn't sanitize my hands
Mm-mm.
afterwards. Ate some kebabs immediately after. Didn't even use
Goodness,
the foil wrapping, just straight raw dog onto the pita bread.
absolute
You
disgusting,
know,
man.
you know me.
That's
I'm
how it was, and I was like, this guy, he knows
immunity
what's up.
system on point right now. Yes. Shout out the
Um,
cookout.
a lot of dope artists and
Yeah.
people were connected through that in COVID, and
Right. And
yeah, from there, who knows what connects would have happened.
yeah, and I mean
um
shout out to me as well. I remember the first in real life cookout session they had I was the one that brought the family feast. So,
mm,
without me, I'm holding the scene
Come on,
together for real, man.
you feeding the streets.
That's it. And myself.
You feeding the streets by yourself.
Yeah, excel everyone, bro.
Exactly. Got to keep them XL.
That's it. That's it.
uh well, if you weren't sure and if the people out there weren't sure, what we do in Rue's Room is, we try and go past the cliche questions of, sorry, tell me about your latest release. We try and get to know yourself a little bit more. And before we get into the main part of the show, I got to ask you this first question, which is, what percentage of yourself do you think your circle really knows about you?
For some context, there's like three people in my circle.
That's all
Nah,
right. A
actually,
circle's a
that's
circle.
an understatement. But like outside of the music, I got like three friends. They
Okay.
know who they are. And I say I probably know they probably know 100% of me because uh I'm just really dumb as hell. There's not really much to know. Everything that you need to know about me, I'll probably overshare. I just drop that shit in there.
That's fair. That's fair. No, no, we've had a couple people who've given 100%, some that's, maybe like 90, 95% or
Yeah, yeah.
80%, but I believe that. I
I'm
believe
a
that,
chronic oversharer.
yes,
I know a lot
yes.
about myself, and
Oh,
everyone else
goodness.
does too. I know a
Goodness.
lot about you, Rue.
No, no. Well, hopefully when someone flips the script and does my Ruse Room episode, then, I'll let
This
people know about a bit about me.
is Bart's room now.
Oh, goodness.
How much would you say people know about
So
you?
when I was 3, um, Um, and how much of that percentage do you think you have shared in your music so far?
In my music so far,
Mhm.
look, the reason I make music is for partying, moshing, having fun, getting dumb. Big
Mhm.
Bart XL, Batanga City's most handsome, you know. Other than like, touching on like the little fun I have in my real life,
Mhm.
whether it's doing some things I probably shouldn't do,
Mhm.
talking about jumping in mosh pits,
Mhm.
talking about the friends I have, the brethren,
Mhm.
the people around me. That's really all I'd be rapping about. But in terms of like my past traumas and where I come from, that really does not go into the music. So I'd say
Mhm.
in terms of how much I put myself into the music, I'd say like a 30-40%. I'm not gonna lie and say I put my soul into it. I put my effort into it. I do not put my like,
Yeah.
you know what I feel like I'm sound stupid here, but like,
No, no.
I'm making
30.
ignorant music. I'm self-aware, bro.
Look, sometimes you got to
Like
separate the music
Ultron.
and the personal. And yeah, if you're in a zone where it's like, let me just make some ignorant stuff right now just to turn up to, look, that's the zone you in. But do you think, at some point down the line you might creep that number up a bit more, write some more personal joints, or
Oh, for real, yeah.
yeah.
I was in the when Luna puts on something with some guitar and some of that boom
Mm,
bappy shit and start feeling myself a little bit more. Then I start writing real deep personal stuff. I mean, shout out Komar, he could probably attest. He did hear the like a rough demo I recorded where shit got real for me.
mm,
So it's not that it's not out there. It's just not
it's,
released.
yeah.
It's out there. That number will creep up. Actually, I did put some personal in one of my songs. If you can,
Mm.
it's in the Syndicate track, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. I guess if it's an
Chunky
if
on the
you know
phone.
type thing.
Yeah, Chunky on the phone asking me for 300, bro.
Okay.
That's a little,
That's a
you know,
little,
that's a little sauce there. You don't know
okay.
who's.
Okay. You
I
got
don't
to
want
hit
to
up.
divulge who's asking
No.
me for money, who's doing this and that. But that's a little hit of reality.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, stay tuned for the Bart XL R&B album in the next three
It
years.
will come, bro. My
Yeah.
soulful vocals. Yeah, you ever heard me scream, bro? Just picture that to like an Ashanti instrumental,
Oof,
man,
bro.
or a Ja Rule, you
Wild.
know.
Wild.
What's he say? Yo, it's you. I'm gonna get onto that shit one day. I might perform
We'll
at
be
Fire
waiting.
Festival,
Oh, bro. Bro, Fire Festival
suck
2
suck some dick
featuring
for
Bart
some
XL
water,
headline.
Yeah.
Goodness. Ah, those will be the days. But okay, fair enough. Well, hopefully through this next part, we get to know a little bit more of that 100%. We'll see. Maybe we can creep that up. But this next part, we're going to take it back to primary school days with some show and tell.
Yeah.
And Bart has brought some items to go along with some of the questions and the homework that I've sent him. And if not, hopefully a dope story to go along with it. So let's get into it. And my first question to you is, what's something that represents who you are as a person?
Who I am as a person? Well, let's see. First off, what I got here to represent myself is How many Filipinos you know, Rue? How many? Tell me.
Not many, to be honest.
You don't know many Filipinos? Have
No,
you
not
ever been to
many.
Blacktown, bro? Come on. Hold up. Let me turn this.
Barely.
I got blur on. Give me a few seconds
That's all right.
to shock you all with the state of my room.
You got to do the.
Boom! There's a fucking fan in the background. There's
Oof.
a bin right there. You know what's up? Um, what was that? Oh yeah, sorry, I got distracted. This is what I brought. This is what I brought. That's that real authentic Filipino shit, Roo. Look
Okay.
at that. That's a wooden carving. It's mirrored right now, but that says Boracay, Philippines. Pardon my pronunciation if I fuck that up. Some people say Boracay, some people say Boracay, some
Mm,
people say Bolognese. I don't know, man. So however it's pronounced, just fucking robot voice me with that shit.
no,
The
fair
reason
enough.
this the reason this what's the word for it represents who I am as a person is
Hmm.
because one, it's fun, it's chill, there's the artistry and the woodcraft. You know,
Hmm.
it's a beautiful. Look at the curves, bro. You only achieve that shit with a sand disc with a disc grinder, but they don't got that shit on the island. You know.
Mm-mm.
I'm also not from Boracay, to be fair. I was born in Davao City and moved to Batangas City.
Oh, okay.
But little geography lesson there for you, Roo. Oh
There we
yeah, and
go.
another reason that it represents me, bro. That he got that thing on him. Look at that shit, bro. He got that fucking thing, man. You're probably gonna have to blur that shit out, but yeah, that's that shit, you know. Boom, from the Philippines, bro. Home of fucking Big Bart XL. That's my origin story, yo.
How did you get this piece? How did you get this well, what's the story behind, the purchase? Or is it what just like, yeah, this is fun. Why
No,
not?
look, I it's something that like every Filipino man specifically. So shout out
Hmm.
all the titos out there, man. Once they hit a certain age, it's like you just have to. It calls out to you. You fly back to Philippines. You
Hmm.
pick yourself up a barrel, man. You fly back home and you put it on the mantle, bro.
Yeah.
That shit lives on my bookcase. That's how Filipino I am. It's either that or you get the giant ass spoon and fork,
Hmm.
and you put
Okay.
that shit on your wall. And I went with the barrel, man.
That's fair.
Personally. Yeah. It's in my blood. It's in my DNA, bro.
All right, let's move on. All right, number two. What's the last sentimental gift that you received from someone?
Last sentimental gift I received from someone, bro, was from my dad. It means a lot to me, to be real. Like, I'm gonna get real with you for a second. This
Yeah.
shit, it's like the last thing he got me. I mean, it's not like he died. Sorry, that sounded like he fucking died. He did not die.
Okay.
It's just the last thing he got me because I
Yeah.
haven't been to the Philippines since last year, and he
Hmm.
held on to this shit for a year, bro. He bought it like start of last year, pre-COVID and everything, man.
Yeah.
And he said to me, he said, I'm gonna hold this shit down for you, son. He bought it from the store, he held it on, and he fucking kept his word. He kept it for a whole last year until I pulled up to the Philippines, man.
Hmm.
You know, shout out my dad. I also would not be making music if it wasn't for my dad. I
Oh
remember
yeah.
some of the first like memories I have like really liking music was my dad playing like Boys to Men, Bone
Mm.
Thugs and Harmony,
Mm.
TLC, like R&B type shit, you know.
Right.
So my dad's mixtapes, not that he was rapping, but I mean like back in the day when you used to make
Yeah.
cassette tapes with
The
your
cassette
own
tapes. Yeah.
fucking he used to do that shit. And so that was some of the first songs I ever listened to.
Mm.
I was still in the Philippines. I didn't even make it to Sydney yet. I was listening to that shit.
Oh, cool.
But
When
yeah,
did you come to Sydney?
2003, 2003. I
And
was
you
like 5 years
were
old,
okay.
man.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm old. I'll admit that. I'm getting there, man. I
Yeah,
probably
same.
will start making music at 30, or I'll start making like soulful music at 30.
Mm.
Soulful, like, meaningful, not like soul music, just to be clear. I do not have any soul in me. Wait, no, not in a demonic way, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh, what's this? What's this thing?
Oh, the gift. Oh, sorry. It's the fucking TNs, bro. Shout
Oof.
out my fucking dad for the TNs. That shit genuine too. Where's the fucking there it is. Boom. Yeah, shout out my
Bro.
dad. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. TNs from the area. Of course, they're fucking fresh. I have to wear them. But my dad knows what's up. He bought that shit for me. It was a Christmas gift, you know. So, I had to put that in there, man. That shit mean a lot to me. And
Look.
that's a third person, as in someone did give me that gift to answer half of the criteria of the question. So, I'll be reading. I did my
No, I
homework,
know
Rui.
you
You
did
were
your homework.
worried I can't
No,
read.
look,
Just because I
I
can't
never
read
said.
doesn't mean I can't put that shit on text to speech.
I got Siri. Siri, my homie. Siri
Yes.
got Siri got me.
Actually, yeah. Fuck. I hope your audience doesn't roast me for this, man. But I got a fucking like Android, bro. The face you pulled is crazy, bro. I feel like everyone pulls that fucking face. Whenever you hear the toot 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 toot, I get
Oh,
judged so fucking
yeah,
bad in public, bro.
they start stepping away.
This is why I make angry music. It's because I keep getting fucking looked at every time my phone go
Pull
off,
out an
man.
Android. Goodness.
Motherfuckers.
Um, all right. So the DNs, the TNs. All right.
Shout out to TNs, man. Shout out my
Number,
dad.
shout out to your dad. Number three. What's the first most important piece of equipment that you ever bought or received?
Poop out the box.
Is it a stand? Is it? Yeah, it's my
Yeah,
stand.
bro. I got the fucking stand. It's heavy as shit, bro. It's like the first like so like pre-COVID, around the time I dropped Live Like This.
Hmm.
Actually, it was with Live Like This. It was I started taking music a bit more seriously. So like,
Hmm.
of course, I was making silly. So I feel like everyone starts off making music high school. You're just doing silly shit. You're having fun with it,
Yeah.
whatever, whatever. And so yeah, I got like I started actually getting places with my music. People were listening to it. People were asking me about shit. I played my
Hmm.
first show, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So it sort of just clicked to me. I gotta start taking shit seriously.
Mm.
And maybe I can actually go somewhere with it. And then so like yeah, a while ago, I went out. I bought that piece of equipment, a Focusrite, the Scarlet. Fucking, there's a seven
Hmm.
somewhere, bro. I failed math. I don't know. There's a seven somewhere in there. Uh, oh, and an SM7B and a cloud
Hmm.
lifter. So that
Nice.
shit cost me a lot of money,
Yeah.
but it was what I recorded songs like Live Like This too in my home
Mm.
studio in a fucking apartment.
Nice. All right. Number four. What is an object from or that represents one of your favorite gigs or sessions?
One of my favorite gigs or sessions. I did have oh yeah, no, I have something for my session. It's a photo. Hold up, let me get the photo. It is. I don't. Let me see if you can see this. It's this photo of Ishi. Shout out Ishi, man. That's my boy. Let me zoom in on that real. Nah, I'm playing. I wasn't even at that session. It's actually this photo of this session.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, sorry. Show the Polaroid again. Show the Polaroid
It's a
again.
Polaroid.
Yep.
That's me in an actual studio, in Bank Studios, which is so
Phantom
yeah, this
Games.
was taken like at a very recent session. I think it was like 3 weeks ago.
Hmm.
Means a lot to me. It's symbolic because I'm actually, I'm locked in for a single project. Shout out Flight Academy. I'm locked
Shout out
in.
to Flight.
I got the garbage with me. You know what that means? You know why that's so metaphorical, bro? The reason I'm carrying this garbage can, bro, is because I'm carrying Flight Academy. I'm carrying their garbage asses, bro. That's hold up. That's Luna. That's Ishi. That's Komar. That's Young Pilot. I'm carrying all their asses. No, I'm sorry. No, I love all of those guys. We have a project coming out. That's me taking it seriously. We booked in, we locked in for a studio. We got a three
Hmm.
month minimum lease, so
Yep.
we're like pretty much there every Monday. This is symbolic of that, as well, because like I'll be the first to admit I fucking suck at marketing. So the fact that I have a photo of me in the fucking studio and I was able to post it on Instagram,
Hmm.
this shit is going it's going somewhere. I don't know if it's going to the fucking
Yeah.
moon,
Fair
but it's
enough.
definitely going somewhere.
It's for auditing purposes. It's to be like,
That's
look,
it.
I turn up.
Yeah,
I'm
I
at the
rocked
studio.
up. Yeah. Motherfuckers can't say Bart XL don't show up to places.
Yeah. Facts.
I show up to the
Facts. Oh,
studio and I go home. That's immediate. That's the only two
boom.
places you'll see me at, man.
Yeah. Facts. And number five. What is something that represents your dreams, aspirations within your field?
Yeah, my dreams and aspirations within my field. I touched on this a little earlier. Uh, I know my music isn't like, I'm not like a political conscious, groundbreaking, rapper. I'm just here to make music for people to have fun to.
Hmm.
If you angry, play that shit. The most common thing people say about my music is they play it at the gym,
Yep.
gain weights. No, lift weights. I mean, you can gain weight and
Gain weight.
muscle mass as
Oh, yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
It
it's
worked
calm.
out.
Yeah, but so the thing that represents that is like, I'm not trying to be the greatest. I'm just trying to be, put my mark on this shit. And
Mm.
so this, shout out Blue Dog, it's a periodic uh element table, element chart. Can you tell I failed like pretty much everything in high school, bro? Um, Look, it's a chart, elements. You zoom in, it's a different rapper. I
Oh,
mean,
that's
y'all can't.
fire.
you guys can't read in reverse, but like you got Aesop, you got Youngblood, you got the Locks, Ja Rule is up there.
Mm,
That shit represents where I'm trying to be. I'm not trying to be one of the greatest. I'm not gonna be one of the most lyrical, miracle, spiritual individuals out
hmm.
there in the hip hop scene. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm trying to leave a mark. I'm trying to make sure people know my name, and I'm on a periodic table in like 20 years time.
Yeah, nice.
Uh, and people are like at my show like raging and shit, and so I just want people to like know what my name is, and my name is Big Bart XL, Batanga
Yes,
City most
sir.
handsome, bro, Sydney's favorite Filipino, bro, Jollibee #1 fiend, man, you know who
Oh,
it is.
oh, forgot the AKAs.
Yeah,
You
Mr.
about to rival
AKA,
AR and
yeah.
Legacy with that
Yeah,
shit.
bro, Mr. Sprite drinker. That's me, bro. Shout out Sprite.
We got a couple more questions. Uh, so what is a personal moment that stands out to you that has impacted your music in a certain way?
I think the first like that moment that stood out to me is probably when I performed at the Oxford Art Factory for the first time.
Mm,
Um, like it's probably at that time, and I think arguably to this day is probably the biggest show stage production that I've had a part in
mhm.
slash played at.
Whose gig?
Um, what was that?
Whose
It was
gig was it?
YNG Marta was actually the headliner for that
Mm,
one. He was at the top. And that's where I met him as well.
mm.
Shout out Johnny from the Burbs or Bingus, Bangus, Bongus,
Bungus.
Bungus,
Yeah.
Fungus. He knows I love him. I just don't know. I just don't know what his name is these days, man. But he was putting on the gig. Him and I,
Mm,
we put our noggins together and made an
mm,
event, and that was the first time as well that I'd done something to that scale and had like a whole lot of like behind the scenes shit that was like on like some executive level go down type shit.
right.
Um, not say that something bad went down, but it was like the first time I've ever been at that level.
Mm,
And it really stood out to me, just everything leading up to that show and obviously the actual show.
mm,
That shit was crazy. Also, the first time I ever stage dived at the Burdekin. Shout out to
mm.
Burdekin. What a fucking good venue, man. I was opening for Yen Strange.
Nice.
And that was the first time I ever crowd surfed. I was like I thought these motherfuckers weren't gonna catch me, so I pulled up to the crowd. I said, "Are you gonna catch me?" They said yes. I think they said yes. And they caught me
You
anyway,
were just
so
like,
I
whoop.
fucking sent it, man. I was like, I always wanted to be on some rock star shit. So the first time I did that was like a special feeling. And then making it out over there alive and not getting my shit kicked in was an even
Mhm,
specialer feeling.
mm.
So I just keep moshing now. I can't stop moshing. And now whenever I make a new song, I think, how the fuck is this shit gonna sound live? How the fuck am
Yeah.
I gonna mosh to this
You
shit?
put yourself in the Birdican and you're like,
Exactly. I
yeah,
picture myself into the Burdekin. I have a That's So Raven moment. I have a vision, and I get nasty in the Burdekin, bro.
fair enough. Fair enough. Do you feel like, with how much fun make in your music and the events that you put on that, giving back to, the parts of the scene that you enjoy, you want them to feel exactly the same amount of fun that, you experience from said events and,
Oh, hell
experiences, the
yeah.
music.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Whenever I have a live show, I always try to have fun with the crowd, whether I'm like talking shit, cracking jokes, getting people just involved as possible, having people like do mosh pits, having people like get all sorts of crazy. That's what I live for. So like having
Mm,
people like scream my lyrics back at me, people going crazy. That shit makes me happy, and I want to give back to the community. So that's why if I'm ever at your show, I will also be moshing to that shit. I
that's
don't
dope.
care if it's the most soulful shit that or if you put in your heart out. I will put my heart out on all over you and march to that shit and
Dope.
do a backflip or die trying.
That's the name of the next project.
Backflip or die trying. Shout out 50 Cent, man.
But yeah, no. Okay, dope. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Here's where I roll out the red carpet. What has been out? What's coming up next? Yeah.
Personally is coming out, man. I feel like to me it's a return to form. I feel like Who You Know was a bit less aggressive.
Hmm.
Mind you, it's more aggressive than other songs that other people put out, but that's just because even if I try to turn down, I can't stop turning up.
Hmm.
So personally is a song where I tell people, fuck you, take it personally. If I
Hmm.
piss you off, that's good. You should be pissed off. Um, and like, I like there's like in terms of a story or shit about it. It's really just a turn up song. It's 1 minute 30. You know, just fucking keep playing that shit. And if
Hmm.
you got someone you want to tell, fuck you, take it personally, play that shit, picture their faces right in front of you, make out with that shit. I don't give a fuck, man. Like, tell them to take it personally.
Dope, dope. And do you have a date for that, or?
But yeah, I got a date for it, bro. It's 16th of November. I was gonna make a stupid joke, but I decided to be
Oh,
serious. It's coming out on the 16th of November. That
dope.
is in like uh 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 uh,
A week.
how many days? A
A
week from
week
now,
from
because
from
I
when this
forgot how
when
to
this
count.
episode drops.
Thank you
Yep.
for saving me, Roo. I'm talking big shit, bro. Big Bart XL. Batanga City's most handsome, bro. Balisong Bandit, aka Roo's favorite rapper. He said it, bro. He said it. I know I'm number one, bro. Rue hasn't even heard the song. He knows it's a number one,
Oh,
bro. He knows it,
look,
bro.
look. When I
Number
asked how
one,
I'm feeling, I.
yeah, woo. Number one streaming artist in Czechoslovakia, bro. You know what's up, man.
Well, hopefully people start to turn up when they hear it. Hopefully they can turn up to the old stuff. Make sure you go check out Bart XL. Where can the people find you at as well?
You can find me at Bart BART .xl. Now I spell it out for y'all because I have an accent, and sometimes I go to Starbucks and I tell them my name is Bart, and they put fucking boat. I remember one time they put fucking
But
boat,
boat?
bro. Yeah, I
Oh
say boat.
no.
Unless I sound like Bart, mate. My name's fucking Bart. They don't fucking understand what I'm saying. So it's Big Bart XL, BART, bro. Listen to that shit. I'm personally 16th of November. Now Komar can't say I don't do promo for my shit, okay? I'm a good rapper. I'm a nice individual. I do marketing. Peace.
Shout out to Cobalt. All right. This has been Rue's Room. I am Rue, aka the Culture Black Kid. Shout out to Bart XL. Make sure you go stream that and his other music as soon as you hear this. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Peace.
I'll catch you next time. Peace.